What is queer hermeneutics and how does it challenge dogma? Imagine reading a sacred text not just as a fixed set of rules but as a living conversation that includes your own experiences and identity. That's what queer hermeneutics is all about. It's a way of interpreting religious writings, especially the Bible, through the lens of LGBTQ plus perspectives. This approach combines queer theory, which questions traditional ideas about gender and sexuality, with theological reflection. Instead of accepting fixed roles or labels, it embraces fluidity and diversity in how people see themselves and their relationships. Queer hermeneutics challenges long-held religious dogma by questioning interpretations that have been used to marginalize or condemn LGBTQ plus people. It points out that many religious teachings have been shaped by cultural biases rather than divine commands. For example, some biblical passages have been used to justify exclusion, but queer hermeneutics shows that these texts can be read differently. It opens up space for interpretations that affirm LGBTQ plus identities and relationships, making faith more inclusive. This method also questions the idea that sacred texts have only one true meaning. It highlights how interpretations are influenced by the social and historical context in which they are made. For instance, attitudes toward gender and sexuality have changed over time, and queer hermeneutics reflects that. It often brings forward voices that have been ignored or silenced in traditional theology, offering new ways to understand scripture that resist discrimination. Practically, queer hermeneutics can help faith communities become more welcoming. It encourages reinterpreting biblical passages that have been used to oppose LGBTQ plus people. It supports spiritual practices that honor both faith and queer identities. This approach promotes a view of spirituality that recognizes the full humanity of LGBTQ plus individuals and their right to love and express themselves freely. In essence, queer hermeneutics is a way of reading religious texts that centers LGBTQ plus experiences. It questions heteronormative ideas embedded in many religious teachings and pushes for more inclusive understandings of gender and sexuality. By doing so, it helps reshape how sacred writings are understood and applied, aiming to create religious spaces that are affirming and just for everyone.